Hi, how are you guys? Today is the 25th, April 25th, and today we'll keep going with the quadratic equation and SAT. Have the problem, the forms of the quadratic equation, and this is part 3. And please like and subscribe. Okay, let us start with our class. Let us go quickly here, just to refresh your memory. The last thing we did is the factored form, the factored form. At the end, I will just put all the forms together to show you what I mean by this. What we did actually, we have 3 forms. We have the first one, the vertex form, right? Which is x minus h squared times, right? We have a, let me just put the a different color. A, right? Plus k. And h and k is my vertex. This we call it vertex form. Maximum, minimum, right? And what the other form? Standard what? Standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay? Okay, that's the 2 forms I have.
Just factored form.
And now we're doing the factored form, right? Factored what? Form, right? We're gonna back to the factored, which is x minus n and x minus m, these 3 forms. And we call x minus n factor and x minus m is another factor. Okay. Now, you remember this, what we have to do? We have 2 factors. Give me the pen, please. Okay, we have here 2 factors, x minus 2 and x minus 8. These my factors. My intercepts, x-intercepts. My x-intercept, what my x-intercepts? You take each one, give me 2 different colors. You move x minus 2 equals 0, right? And you move the 2x equal 2. Or x minus 8 equals 0, then x equal to the 2, right?
X equals 8.
Equal 8. Then we have 2 for 8 and 2, right? And C is my y, always C is my y-intercept. How I find the vertex, I showed you last time. How we find the vertex? X equal 2 and x equal what? 8, right? How we find the factor? Yeah, tell me, remind me.
How do we find the factor?
The vertex.
Oh, the vertex.
We have the 2 and the 8. We have the 2 values here, right? And you need the vertex. What we do, we add 2 plus 8 divided by what? 10 over what? This to find what? Vertex. To find what?
Vertex.
Good? Now, we add the 2 intercepts, the 2 and the 8, which is equal what? 5, right? Now we plug the 5 where? In the equation. Remember, this is the 5 I need. You plug the 5 in my equation. 5 minus 2 for x. You see that here, the x? We plug the 5 for the x. And 5 minus 8. 3, and here what?
Negative
3 and negative 3, which is negative 9. Good. Then my vertex is 5 and negative 9. Good? Good? Good. Now, examples for that. Look here, just quickly. Here we have x plus 2, x squared plus 3x, x squared plus 3x plus 2. A is 1, B 3, C is 2. C is C always is my y-intercept. Okay? This function, this quadratic function, up, right? And the vertex, negative b over 2a, negative 3 over 2 times 1, negative 3 over 2, negative 1.5. And you plug the negative 1.5 into the equation to solve. Now what the sum of the two, the sum, look here, remember to find the two numbers, their products 2 and their sum 3, right? Which is 1 and 2, right? Then with the 2, x minus 2, x minus what? 1. Look here, I found the vertex here, look here.
Yeah.
I found the vertex negative b over 2a, right? Right? Negative b over what?
2a.
I can't find it from these two roots. How? Adding negative 2, right? Plus negative 1 over 2, which is negative 3 over what?
2.
Which is the same, right? Another example to factor, which is x for negative 14, a is 1, b is 5, c is negative 14, the y-intercept. To factor two number multiplied to 5, add up to negative 14, 7 and negative 2. Just slide the board, here I have it. Okay, and you factor x plus 7 and x minus 2, 7 times negative 2, 7 negative 14, 7 plus negative 2, 5. I'm reviewing the factoring thing. Okay. Okay, now, sometimes you cannot factor, sometimes we cannot what? Factor. What we have to use? The quadratic what?
Equation.
Solving. Now this is my class, right? Solving using what? The quadratic formula, right? Then solve the I need you to master this, guys. Solve the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. What my quadratic formula? Negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. You see that? We have to remember that what's a, what's b, and what?
C.
C all the time. For most of the problem we have to solve. For any, you see, the vertex is negative b over 2a. The y-intercept is c, right? For most of my problem, I have to be able to remember what?
The quadratic form.
The quadratic, the three constants, a and b and what? C, right? Okay. B squared minus ac. B squared, I'm going to read it 3 times. B squared minus 4ac. My secret. My problem. B squared minus 4ac, so this guy, we call it discriminant. What we call it?
Discriminant.
Discriminant. This guy decided from the b squared minus 4ac, from b squared minus 4ac, from b squared minus 4ac, I can decide the nature of the solutions of my equation. What I mean by nature of solutions? I mean by could be real solution, could be what?
No solution.
No solutions, which is imaginary solution, or one solution. Then what I mean by nature of solutions, what I mean, this guy, you see how important this guy? This b squared minus 4ac, this one. This guy, I can decide. I can what? The nature of my solution, right? Of my solution. What I mean by the nature of my solution could be what? No solution. Give me a different color, please. 1, No solution, no solution. I need you to give me it now. If b squared minus 4ac is, there's no solution, less than 0, which is negative, mean negative, right? Now, back to this color. No, two solution. Back to the red. If this guy, again, is greater than 0, which is positive. Can I have another, back to the same color, this? Now, one solution, one what? Then we have 3 cases from this guy. Wow, this guy is very important guy, guys. B squared minus 4ac, and you will see in the SAT problem, we're gonna see a lot. B squared minus 4ac, this guy under the radical, here. This is the guy we call a discriminant. This guy, the one who decides the nature of my solution. How? If this guy is negative, which is less than 0, no solution. If this guy, I mean no real solution. To be clear, no real solution. No real solution. No real solution. No real solution. Two solution if this guy is positive. One solution if this guy is what? Negative. Okay? We good?
4 minutes.
Okay. Let us take some example about this guy. Okay. This problem, A is 2, B 3, C is negative. Look, what's my discriminant say?
25.
25. And he'll plug the number here, which is 2 and 3 and what, right?
-2.
And negative 2 here. We use negative 3, you see, and 3 squared, 9, minus 4 times 2 times negative 2. Then arithmetic. Then after that becomes what? An arithmetic, right? Negative 3 plus minus square root of 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 2, right? Now, here what I need you to see that. If this guy is 25 positive, then I have two solutions, which is here. 1/2 and what? Negative 2. Good?
Yeah.
Let us go to take another example. What's my A?
-2.
Let us find the discriminant in the side. Me and you here. B squared minus 4ac, right?
Yeah.
What B?
-4.
Look, give me it now. Some of the students, they will write it -4 squared like this.
Yeah.
That's wrong. You have to put it what?
Parentheses.
Always. This is wrong. Don't do this, please. -4 times A, how much?
-3.
And C,
-5.
16. Minus and minus.
12. 60.
Uh-huh.
-60.
Minus 60, right? Which is -40 what? Which is no what? Right? -11 times 4 is what? -44, right? Negative what? 44, right? Then no solution, right? -44, which is no real what? No real what? Solution. No real what?
Solution.
But here, a little advance, which is we can write our answer in terms of I and what? B, right? Look here, what we put -44, that's what I did. Give me an eraser, please. The -44 square root, just give me, square root of -44 becomes 4 times -11. And the 4 goes out as what? -11, good? Now, the negative in the square root becomes what? I. The negative in the square root becomes what? I. Is this a little advance? we can take the negative outside. We call this, what we call these complex what? Numbers, right? Complex numbers. One more example. A3, B negative 4, C is negative 5. What A? Go ahead. 3. B is what?
B is negative 4.
And
C
C?
is negative 5.
Negative 5. Okay. Let us use our formula. Negative B. What's B?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Negative 4. A is how much?
3.
And?
Negative 5.
Okay. Negative 4 becomes what?
4.
4. And this guy becomes what?
16.
3 times, look here, negative and negative, positive, right? 4 times 3, 12, times 5,
60.
60, right? But it's going to be plus, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be negative 60, we're going to put it here, right? Like this, right?
Yeah.
Because 4 times 3, 12, times negative 5, negative 60. 16 plus 60, this plus, right?
Yeah.
76, and this 4, right?
Yeah.
And 2 times A, how much A? 3. And here, 6. And here, 6, right?
Yeah.
Then 4 plus minus square 76. This is good answer, okay? Now this what I said, we good. Okay. Next time, guys, I will give you more skills about this. I need you to wait for this. I need you to wait for this. Find one of the integer, right? More what? Skills about the quadratic equation. Guys, wait for me next time to see how nice this and how we use this in the quadratic equation. Have a nice day, guys.